a little bit behind, but we should have everything together and ready to go here in a minute. I'm gonna go through here and give you guys a flash of the leaderboards and let you guys check out some names and some numbers throughout the day and see what these guys have been up to. A lot of guys have been out here running a lot of races and putting a lot of time in practice for this pro league that's been going on, and a lot of these league races that are going on. It's good to see some names out here that need to put in some extra time and some laps and some tracks to really see them actually grow. Trey will be here with us in a minute. Trey is actually getting everything together for the developmental race, and so that way I'm not sitting here talking to myself during the whole broadcast because it gets kind of lonely. You know how it goes, but we'll try to make it fun and exciting, and we'll get through this race and try and get some highlight on some of the drivers that you may not know and may need a little bit more exposure. Alright, so we'll go through the races, but we won't really worry about that. We'll go check out some fast times for weekly. Atlanta, look at Elvin Priest. He's a giggity driver out there, putting up some good times in Atlanta this week. Alright, I just got the word qualifying just ended, so I'm getting ready to jump up in the race lobby as soon as these guys are done. And we'll be checking some stuff out. I believe we're at Chicagoland, so let's check out some of the weekly fast times at Chicagoland. Some of these guys you may know, you may not know. Look at Elvin Priest still. He's right there towards the top of the leaderboard. I mean, that guy right there, he's consistent. I watched him in the developmental race that I helped commentate the other week, and he wound up coming on top. He's got a lot of consistency to him. Bad fast, Hangman, Smitty, MVP, Genesee. These guys are some really fast guys, and we got a couple of them here in Giggity, and it's been nice to get to run with these fast guys, and they've been helping out a lot with setups for everybody and anybody that needs it, so that's really good to see. I got the live broadcast going, so if anybody wants to give shout outs or has questions or anything on YouTube before this race gets started, feel free to go ahead and chat in there, and I'll be making sure to pay attention to that as we go throughout the race. Robbie Vids, always in the chat parties. It's always nice to see you, buddy. Running hard. Sit here and flip around and just wait on this invite. Hello, Robbie. Always knew you'd say something there, bub. You must be at work or in a race, because he ain't up in here. Yeah, I turned it down, Robbie. Alright, so we got that taken care of, worked out, and let's see where my favorite side of the racing is. We're gonna check out this dirt series and check out some daily times over there. So now some of these dirt guys are coming in tonight. We've got that Flying Pickle and Coke FN are actually both running in our Cup developmental race, so they're up there on some leaderboards as you go through the dirt lobbies, and it'd be nice to start seeing a lot of new names all over these boards. It's good to get some notoriety to a lot of these guys that don't run in the Premier Leagues and don't run in the big leagues. A lot of guys just come out here and run for fun with their buddies. Yeah, actually I did K-Taddy. I sent him an invite, but I'll go ahead and invite him again. See if I can get him here. Just Trey's another invite. K-Taddy must still be at work. It's always nice getting that guy up in the booth because he's got so much knowledge about his drivers in this league. It's always getting that perspective of the boss that deals with all the bull crap. Sorry about the delay here on the race. It should be getting ready to go. Yeah, K-Tad, he said he's sorry he couldn't make it tonight, guys. And yeah, it's definitely a loss, man, especially when it comes to consistency and good driving and leadership, man. It's nice to see you on the track and off the track. You definitely do a lot for this organization, man, and I appreciate you letting us be a part of everything you brought together. There's definitely been some change-ups here on some leaderboards. It's kind of nice to see. Oh, ZL1 Gaming says this should be a good race, so Andrew Bullen, good luck to all these drivers and everybody, and you know, it's going to be good. Oh, you're welcome, K-Taddy, man. You don't know how much you've done, man, especially for Heat 4 and asphalt and now dirt, man. It's nice to get that appreciation and recognition. It's always nice to run a race where you can sit here and hear your name be called, because a lot of guys don't ever get that experience in real life. So it's definitely one of the things that drew me to Giggity, and I've really enjoyed it. Oh, that's the daily. I think I'm on the weekly. Man, them boys are flying. Oh yeah, no wonder. Hey, there's Trey.
Hey, if you got an invite, accept it.
I do have an invite, and I will accept it right now.
Yeah, we're going. Alright, so you are live, right?
Oh yeah, we've been live for about 7 minutes.
But yeah, like saying, there's a bunch of new guys out there. They're gonna be showing us stuff in this developmental series. I don't know if you explained. We run all 3 series at all different tracks. Tonight, we're running the Cup Series at Vegas. It's 50%, no caution, with stages, and it's on 2 times worse. So we're gonna see a lot of guys. There's a rookie driver making his first start here in Giggity. Starts on the front row. So Brian, he's gonna lead us to the green. We got with 22 cars in this field, and hoping those guys can get it spread out. Get wrong as I don't know what just happened, but he may have got clipped the apron or inch, and that stacked the field up. Oh, they're wrecking. They're piling up behind them.
Oh, it definitely is.
It looks like they're all getting it sorted out.
As we're heading down through 3 and 4, we got Coke FN's coming in second, riding behind. Who's that in the lead? That's Brian Mosier in the 80, 88, and the 12. Coke's giving him a run. He gets a run going down into 1 and 2 as he sticks his nose inside and begins to pass. I think he's going to clear him as we start to float out of 2. He does. He clears him, and he starts to make his way down the backstretch.
Yeah, he's pulled off a good slide job by saying let the 12 car right up track. He's going to dive on either. Here comes the 12. He's going to dive right behind him. Oh. He's going to shut the door on him and close the door. Ford versus Ford. Rouse versus Penske. Let's see what these Fords can do back there as they all can.
Oh, he gets loose back in second. Oh, what's going on? Oh.
As there's 3
looks like
wide,
they all held it
3
together.
abreast going into the corner. Got a couple guys in the wall back there. Some more guys making contact behind them.
Right, with Piston, we'll work our way through the field through Exotic and check out these guys. We got Wound Broom 66, Tackleberry, Guitar Mageddon. Now he's been fast, man. Ever since he come through for the All-Star race, and he's really put a name for himself out here, putting up wins, putting up top 5s. He's really good.
Ooh, contact with Tackleberry in the 11 of
Guitar. That's Guitar. Is riding on board with him, yeah.
Yeah. Look like maybe, like saying, one was taking the higher, one was diving up in there. Like I said, let's see what happens when they go down 3 and 4.
What's up, T. Clay? How you doing tonight, buddy? It's good to see you out here supporting Giggity and giving us a shout out up here. Oh, man, there's contact back in the field. Right behind Gravely. I'm trying to see who these other drivers are.
Yeah, they're about 3 abreast in this like third pack. We got one car on the apron.
It's with Grim and all them.
Yeah, Pro Ripper and I don't know, like saying Pro's having a little trouble back there. He's struggling.
We got Puddin back in this race. Matty Boy, Pro Ripper. Eternal's running way back in the field. I wonder what's wrong with him. We'll go back up towards the front with the leaders. We'll check out what Coke FN's doing, as he has clearly opened up a wide lead. He is definitely going to be the class of the field today. This kid right here, I actually met him a lot, dude, because he comes from dirt. And he's fast on dirt, and he's been putting a lot of effort and time into this Pro League challenges and the Cup League. So it's definitely starting to show, and you can see it here as we're going to give him a run around the track real quick, and we'll see how far it is.
Ooh, it looks like that 12 of Brian may be lagging a little bit.
Sit here and we'll show you. We got a good, dude, there's 7, 8 cars right here battling for 4th through 10th. That's a nice little battle right there, and everybody seems to be keeping it pretty clean right there for a little while. Old guy pulls down as he's got Guitar going on his outside, and it looks like they almost touch right there. But Guitar gets past him cleanly. I think Brian's definitely got a lag because his car keeps showing like he's wiggling and jumping all over the screen. So we'll stop on the Flying Pickle, making his first race on asphalt for Giggity tonight. He's definitely been running one of our dirt leagues the last couple of weeks, and he's been impressive over there.
Guys.
Oh yeah. Him and Coke FN run a lot together. They're teammates over there, part buddies and stuff, and they do a lot of testing and running together and keep it nice and clean, and they're fun guys to hang out with. Robbie Vids actually got to experience what it's like hanging out with them boys the other day. T. Clay says shout out to Puddin'. Definitely a big shout out to Puddin' out there, and appreciate the time for that.
I appreciate everybody stopping by and watching some of these rookies. Get a little airtime on showing what they can do out there, showing, like saying, for us captains, showing what they got, see what they can contend. Maybe get a call up or get a shout out from one of us to see how they're doing out there.
Definitely, it's nice to get some people some exposure, as I think these guys are starting to catch up to Coke a little bit. Looks like his lead might be streaking. Exotic is definitely on the move.
Well, you got to think about these guys. Those two guys, they're getting smart. They're running nose to tail and trying to run down that leader. And two, Coke might set the slider just up a little bit. Maybe the car's starting to fall. It took off good, but maybe it's either starting to tying up on him on his longer run. Well, it looks like that the 84 and that 53 of Exotic out there running no tail, but they're running like saying off. Exotic's running a little bit of like he's running middle as Piston's running the bottom in 3 and 1 and 2. So he might be just looking, seeing what the car can do, see what the car maybe need to do later. As we got a battle for the 4th position with Textile and Flying Pickle.
Ooh, Pickle's on the bottom. Textile's all over his back bumper.
He got close to the apron. Tex gave him a little bit, gave him a break. He backed off, but that's gonna let the other pack come up, start closing in with a big run. We got the
Tex is gonna look to the inside. Oh, he touches left rear of Pickle and pushes him up high. Oh, that is not gonna be appreciated. Oh, as the 24 smashes into him. Who was that? That was Broom.
I don't know. On my screen, it looks like he got loose.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he might have been fighting it because it looks like he's just getting on that, just clipping that apron. Again, he's a dirt guy, so he might not be used to that asphalt yet. He might be just turning a little too early and just clipping the apron.
Oh man, that's definitely got. At least we got time to recover through here. There's going to be a lot of guys having to work their way back through the field. There's Exotic and Piper still nose and tail battling it for 2nd and 3rd. Man, these guys they're not giving each other a break, but they're not pushing each other into a mistake right now. See if we can get back here and watch some more. We got Broom and Guitar. Guitar's trying to sneak the way through there in 3 wide. And he puts his nose around the outside of the 9 car. Let's see if he can start to make this pass as we go down into one. He's going to try it on the outside. Oh, no, he doesn't. He ducks back under, and he might be pulling on the outside.
He's going to try that crossover. It looks like he just got a little loose on coming out the turn. He's going to try to keep his nose in there as they set up for 3 and 4. It doesn't look like he's going to do it.
He's still there to put the pressure on, so he's just going to sit there right behind him.
I'm back up front with leaders. 3rd and 4th is starting to catch that 6 car. They've been running nose to tail. Maybe the 6 is starting to back off, save some tires as we're getting closer to the end of this stage. But they're catching them.
They're getting a nice little draft around here. They're pushing each other a little bit going on the back straightaway, and that's an advantage they definitely have over the 6 car right now with him being out there by himself. But he's still got at least a 2-second, maybe 2.5-second lead on these guys, and it's going to be hard to catch Coke. You let that guy get out front, that kid's hard to catch.
Yeah, that's what it's seeing. Like I said, I think he's new to the series, so he's showing some spawn. That might get some captains to open their eyes to him. Maybe give him a shout out after this race.
Well, if there's a captain that hasn't paid attention to him, I'm telling you right now, that's the one guy you're gonna have to watch out, man. He's got a lot of pro league potential, and he's been putting a lot of effort into his pro leagues. So if you want to get a pro league driver on your team, shout out Coke FN, man. That's definitely probably the newest and fastest guy in our league right now. We're riding with Napa for a minute, and him and Guitar and them guys are sitting there battling for, I believe that's like 6 right now, as they're trying to work their way up through this field. But we've still got a lot of time to go, and these guys aren't going to push it too hard. Apex is back up here. We can jump back to Apex's camera. Yeah, Coke's still got about a 1.5, 2-second lead over these guys, and they've kind of separated, so they're not giving each other really much of a draft. And it looks like Exotic was just sitting there running behind him because since he's got out to 2nd, he's opened up about a 6-7 tenths gap on 3rd place. Exotic's fast. I watched him for the first time battling it out at that race at Iowa. Him and Elvin Priest come down to the end. And he actually come back from the tail end of the field to finish 2nd. So that was a big, big achievement for Exotic that night. Yeah, K-Taddy, it definitely has been pretty spread out. Lots of cars on lap 1. Yeah, I agree with that 110%. You're trying to put 22 cars in a small little area. And a lot of them, you know, as we said, this is a development series, so a lot of guys don't run a lot of cup or something like that. And
we got a guy in the grass. We already got guys doing some lawn care earlier. This will be Piper. Looks like he's struggling a little bit with that car. He's hoping to get that car down pit road soon. Looks like he might be finding a loose handling car.
Looks like we got, oh, is that Eternal? Yeah, Eternal spins it coming off 4 as he was trying to head down to pit lane. Oh, and he gets hit by like 3 or 4 cars.
Oh, big wreck.
Oh, man.
88 in it.
Matty Boy gets into it. Puddin looks like he might have got a piece of it.
Flying Pickle got a little bit of it too.
Wow.
That's a tough break for some of those guys. But no, they still got a lot of time left. We still got a stage. Like I said, got a stage in coming soon. So.
Black Sheep, Eternal Restaurant, pit road. Matty Boy's limping around trying to make it back to pit road. Man, that was definitely unexpected. Cause
they got a car up in the wall too. Who was that?
I'm not sure. I was riding with NASCAR King. It looks like
I think that was Exotic. Looks like he might got on the wall. Maybe he was trying to give way to some of these guys and just got really high up there.
Money Mike's out here cruising around, Puddin going across the front stretch. Matty Boy's on pit lane now. Eternal, as Eternal comes off of pit road. Man, that was a big mistake going into pit road there for him. He definitely, it's hard getting out of pit lanes, man, especially with black flags and stuff like that. A lot of these guys aren't used to dropping down that much speed, and it'll definitely throw your car sideways. But the biggest mistake a lot of guys make getting on the pit road is they actually drop the gear. For me, I just hold the brake and leave it in 4th the whole way. That way I get no tire spin.
Yeah, it's all depending on how you got your car set up. Most guys like to at least downshift to 3rd But it's usually for me being on control. I like to say just get wall down fourth, depending on which track I'm at, and just leave it in fourth gear and come down pit road.
K-Teddy just informed us there's no black flag, so he didn't have to slow it down. So maybe he just was driving it too fast and caught that apron and
Yeah,
it just come
yeah.
around on
That's
him.
another. Like I said, that's another thing. You can try to hit it as fast as you can, but still, it's gonna be a big thing.
Ride around here. We'll take a lap or two with Coke real quick and see how the leader's out here just riding his line. And as he's getting down low in 3 and 4, and that's normally that Coke's line. He's like a KCK and he likes to ride it a little bit high. So maybe he found something that's working on the bottom for his setup today as we get ready to all the way up by the wall as we dive down into turn 1 and 2. Yeah, that is true, K-Taddy. It is definitely easy to get loose when there's 175 miles an hour on the apron. You can really hear that engine going as he dives down into 3 as he's getting close to redlining. He's out by the wall, and we'll come back down to the flag stand. Sorry for that language. Did not mean to hear that, folks. I have to say, we're not perfect up here. We're still drivers, and we still say some stuff that my mom probably wouldn't be proud of, but that's how we do it. As we'll drop back from Coke and we'll check out some of the other guys running the field. I'm going to try and get us a run down here soon. Piston Piper was running third. Not sure where he's running after all the pit stops, and it still looks to be good racing. It looked like Napa got into somebody, or got into it with somebody. I'm trying to see who that was. It wasn't Guitar. Exotic, yeah, definitely lost some spots, so he might have been in the wall or something before the pit stops. Looks like the old Flying Pickles made his way back up through the field some. He's running with Exotic. He might be putting him a lap down, as a matter of fact, but like I said, this stage is getting ready to come to an end. It should be coming to an end here soon. Trying to see who just got back on the pit lane. C-Dub's back in the pits. As we got Napa Fan running around up here, and him and Guitar have been glued to each other this whole race. Some guys are definitely watching each other, not really trying to force any situations, and they're doing really good just making their way through traffic and logging laps right now, because that's all it's really about, man. When you've got any of these longer races, just maintaining and getting through the first couple stages is where it's at. We got somebody down in the grass in 3 and 4. That is Puddin'. Wonder what happened to Puddin' over there. Ah, it looks like he was slowing down to come to pit road. Looks like we got Pro Ripper and a couple of the other guys are coming to pit lane. Rest is on pit lane again.
And we already have a couple guys out, maybe having some engine troubles or something. As we got Text and internal rest. And for the guys that here in Gigi that's known to him for the longest time, Eternal is one of the old like vets here at Giggity who's been racing for a while. He's known for the internet issues, so it looks like the internet issue has been again as he's already to the hauler early in this race.
Yeah, it definitely sucks. He's definitely got a lot of speed out here. Oh, his Guitar goes under Puddin'. Oh, they touched a little bit. They stood in the middle of 3 and 4, but they hold it together.
And it looks like maybe Guitar was thinking that he's going to come up into the line, so he thought to duck down. That the last second he stayed at the bottom, and he really had nowhere to go with a full head of steam.
Yeah, and yet again, still him and Napa are still nose to tail, and they're just logging laps. These guys are doing a real good job at that. Watch the driver in front of you, learn a little bit from his line, and hang on, and just keep it clean. As Guitar finally gets to sneak past him. Puddin keeps trying to fight for him. There we go. Checking with Gravely. He's running with who's driving in the 20 today? Yeah. Trey's malfunctioning. Yeah, he's definitely malfunctioning. I'm trying to see who that was that just got in that wall back there. I could not see it. Oh, it was Moser. It was Brian. Brian was in the wall in that 12 car. He hit it pretty hard. As we have... Oh, no, that's not how many laps left. I'm just sitting here. I'm looking down at Grimm's trying to get a lap count for us. He's coming up on the back of Piston. He is all over the back of Piper as we're watching Coke run away with this thing right now. I think Exotic's still in the lead lap. I don't think he's actually lapping him. Piston Piper's on the outside. Wow, he was close to that wall in 3 and 4.
Yeah, oh, it came a little close to that wall. They got a little loose coming up behind him. Coke had nowhere to go.
Took out the leader, yeah, wow. As Coke's stuck between two cars as he's out there. Oh, Coke gets loose. Oh.
I think he had two cars right
hold
beside
on to it by both of them drivers. Wow.
It looks like he was trying to hope to go to the middle, but it looks like the door is shut and he had nowhere to go but just to hang on to it. That's some good driving.
We got 4 laps left in this stage as we're driving down. Guys are just trying to make it to the end, and I bet you that was a little bit of a scare right there for both of them drivers, especially because they were both fast. They've both been the top 3 cars most of the day. Coke is still trying to get around him. They're fighting hard because I'm pretty sure that's Exotic in second right behind him. Yes, it is. Exotic has finally captured all that ground back and is all over the back bumper of Coke. We've got 1 and 2 coming down. We should be getting 2 to go at the line this time. Coke sneaks past him. Oh, and he looks like he got in. Piston got into the right rear of the leader just a little bit. Exotic makes it by 2, and he's going to continue to try and chase after Coke FN out there in front. These two are putting dang a lot of hard time and effort into this track. As Exotic's trying to go to the outside of Coke, as we're getting ready to come down, I believe this is the end of the stage. It looks like Exotic might be out front. Nope, this. Yay! Get out. Alright, I muted him. No worries.
You make a party.
Yep, I'm making a party private right now. Alright. As Exotic's continuing trying to get into the inside, I'm going to mute my mic for a second. So, oh, yeah, that's the end of the stage, so they got it. Yeah, I know. Sorry about that blue screen on the last lap. We had a random jump in the chat party, and we were trying to mute it before everybody had to hear that. So I will be waiting on the finishing result. But it definitely looked like Exotic got past him, and looks like we had Exotic and Coke for 1 and 2. But we'll check it out as soon as I get the screenshot from the guys.
As we're coming back to the green flag, as it looks like we might have some strategy, or
A lot of guys not
There was a
pitting.
shakeup in the top 10.
Yeah, because Grim and NASCAR King and I'm trying to see who else that is that's up there. Napa fan? These guys are all mixed up right now.
Yeah, looks like they might play a little strategy, try and get up front, as the 6 is all over the back end of the 48.
Oh, he's trying to get past the old guy so
yeah,
bad.
he's trying to, like I said, they probably got old tires to their fresher tires, so
oh,
that's
going
to
to
make a difference. And they're stacking up that 5 wide on the back stretch here, going in 3 and 4.
Napa,
That's not going to work.
All these guys are all over each other.
Yeah. Oh, a couple cars in the wall. They're piling up
Napa
behind
and Exotic up top, or Piston and Exotic up top in the wall. Wow, this is a lot of cars running a little round.
Like I said, we got cars with old tires versus new tires. And the guy that likes to see that is Coke, as he's starting to pull away. He took off as he got through the hole.
Yes, he did. He definitely earned his way back out front. He's pushing hard as we're watching Pickle coming into 3 and 4 as he tries to get under old man too, and they're 3 wide.
He pushes the 48 into the 88.
He comes down, he touches NASCAR.
Cars in the grass. Is he going to keep it? We got another car in the grass. That'll be the 48.
Wow, there's a lot of tough racing here. Oh, the 4's in the wall and around. Oh, Exotic is around. Exotic got spun back there. Oh, man.
I'm not sure what happened.
I don't know. There's so much to check on.
48-year-old guy, he's spinning down there in pit road. Looks like the 12 has backed out. He must be still having internet connection. He decided to back out of it.
Yeah, that definitely could have been a lag that could have caused some of that piling up. But right now, Coke is way, way, way out front. And who is this going slow? Old guy 24. I really hope he doesn't do something that could get him.
Yeah, he looks to be trying to pull out of the racing groove.
That'd be nice.
Just trying to.
Oh, as he jumps down in front of the leaders, almost. I think he's regretting not stopping on that pit stop and getting some fresh tires. Yeah.
I see. Just trying to find a way to get around some of these guys with older tires. Being the 88 and the 48, it looks like the 48 is trying to keep it down, trying to keep it out the way.
He's definitely running in there too. Piper's trying to work his way back up to the field. We got
they're 3 wide. Oh, 20, 82 in the wall. 82 is around.
That's C-Dub in the 82. It looks like. Oh, and Coke is backed out of the race. What is going on? Your leader is out of the race.
Don't tell me that.
The 6 is no longer in the race. He is sitting on pit road.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
may have lagged out. That's a heartbreaker right there.
That is really tough.
And with that, I think that would put the 5 of Pickle up front now, as he's side by side with the 80.
Trying to get to this battle for the lead. Sit here, we'll watch this. This is definitely your new battle for the lead.
Yeah, Pickle and Tackleberry battling for the lead right here after our dominant car from stage 1 of Coke has lagged out, and that's a tough break right there. And here comes Tackleberry. He's all over the back bumper of Pickle. He's trying to stick his nose under there, trying to do a crossover, trying to get to that quarter panel. He's trying to, but Pickle is closing the door on him, just trying to side draft him, keep him pinched down there, trying to stop that momentum. They're gonna be. Pickle takes.
Pickle clears him going into 1, and he takes that line away. He shuts that door, and he's definitely trying to hold on.
Yeah, but the 80's got to run coming off the corner. Like I said, Pickle gets in the corner, but the 80 gets to run off. Pickle's trying to run the defensive line, make that 80 go around the top side. He gonna try to get a run. Let's see if he can cross him up coming down the front stretch here.
Wow, this is good racing right here. No, he stays up wide. He's going to try and gain the momentum going through the try over here and see what he can do going through 1 and 2.
He's going to try and get that run, maybe trying to diamond him in the corner. It looks like he can get out the corner better than Pickle. Let's see if he can get that run coming down onto the backstretch.
He's looking high, he's looking low. So we'll see
And
what's
Pickle's
happening.
still running that defensive line. Like saying, taking that bomb line away. Let's see with 80. He's got a big run coming.
As
Let's see if he
K
can
Caddy
make them
says,
here
Tackle
as he
is a
coming out
free
front.
agent
Pickle
too.
pushes up. Can 80 drop down in front of him?
Oh, the nose and tail. Wow, that's good racing going through the tri-oval.
Tackle needs to just get a good run here. He's going to take it a lane up, get the run off the corner. Let's see if he can get the diamond off the corner here. Ooh, Pickle gets a little loose. He's got to run top. That's going to open the door for the 80 of Tackle. He runs to the fence
still
line
the
again.
outside though.
But watch that 80. Five's going to slide up. 80's going to get the run. Oh, he's going to use that top side. Larson line.
Oh, Pickle
Big
got a
run
little
off
loose.
the top side. Can't get this. They're going to be side by side. Pickle leads that lap, but here comes that 80 of Tackle on the outside. Let's see what he can do going down the 1 and 2. Can he drive up in there, stay to that quarter panel, try to use that side draft?
Man, this is good racing. Wow.
It looks like Pickle's just a little bit loose off.
Definitely,
K.
Caddy says, what a battle. That is true.
Like saying, Tackle gets that good run off 4. He needs to just get a run and get to the apron first before Pickle does, if he wants to get the lead.
He's got a pretty
he's going
good driving old
He
time
tried to
right
keep
there.
it down there and see if he may bake Pickle, maybe keep it at the bottom, maybe watch the track here. Oh, he's going to get a run off here. He's going to get a good run off
He's
of 2
got a run
here.
going backstretch. He's there.
He's to the outside. He's better off for 3 and 4 here. Let's see what he can do here. Drive off in there, boy. Make it stick.
Woo, Pickle clears and slides up a little bit, trying to take it away.
Pickle's to this side. This is what he needed. Take it, make the 5, take it wide. Oh, he couldn't get it.
Pickle's able to get
the
there
outside.
still. Wow, these guys are just crossing and sliding. Dude, this is beautiful racing right here, man. I don't like staying on these cars too much, but God, this is awesome.
He's going to, 5 his apron.
Pickle hits the apron. And there he goes.
There, that's what he was waiting. Try and make that 5, make that one mistake.
That's what it was. Now we'll see what Pickle does as he's riding behind him. We'll see if he can reel him back in and take back that lead.
I don't know. I saying Pickle drives it in there, but he just can't get it to stick on the exit. While the 80 can hold the bottom and get the run off the corner, so I might see that 80 start pulling away a little bit.
Tackle is definitely showing you guys that he deserves to have a ride because as a free agent, man, that guy, he's out there doing his thing. Well, actually, both these drivers up here are rookies in this series, and
actually,
Pickle just got picked up.
Already signed, and Pickle's already been signed by a team.
Yeah,
that's
Pickle's
why they
with
run
underdogs.
Yeah, that's what. If you notice, some of these cars have custom numbers. Usually, with the custom number, they already been signed by a team. I think Tackleberry is signed by, I think DSR, if I'm not mistaken.
Taddy said he was a free agent.
Oh, he is?
Oh yeah, Taddy over there in the Facebook comments said that Tackle's a free agent. So if anybody needs a driver, you got one right there. That's for sure. That guy is driving the wheels off the way him and Pickle battle for that lead. So he's going to open it up a little bit. It looks like he's got a couple car lengths over Pickle as they're coming towards, I think it's getting ready to be about pit stops here in just a second. But that was a great battle for 10 laps right there. We'll work our way back to the field now that we got this battle to calm down for a second. And we'll check in with Guitar and see how these guys are running back here battling for 3rd and 4th. They're not too far off these leaders, but it was hard to leave that battle. We couldn't really pull away when it was that good racing. I believe that's Exotic in front of Guitar. Yeah, Dirty South Racing picked him up. That is a very good pickup for them. Exotic and Apex or Guitar as we come through the front stretch. Guitar's getting a little bit of run on him. Can he get underneath him going into 1? He can't, but he's still got that run coming through the corner, so let's see what he can do with Exotic as they head down the backstretch into 3. You got Napa Fan running right behind them 2 and 5th. That is not Exotic, my bad, that is Piper that is running in front of Guitar. That was definitely my fault on that. Yeah, either way, Taddy, if he's a free agent or not, somebody can pick him up because that guy is fast. I would like to sit down and learn from that guy right there.
I think he's DSR because he runs the 80 number, if I'm not mistaken. Usually the DSR.
Okay, okay. As we got a bunch of guys dropping down the pit road, let's see what the leaders are doing. Looks like Pickle's still on the track. Tackleberry is on the pits, so your leader's on the pits, and we'll see where he winds up coming out in relation to Pickle after these pit stops. We'll ride around, and it looks like most guys are already on the pit road. We still got Puddin' and guys out here. Puddin' riding through 3 and 4. Trying to hold it smooth, as he's not coming to pit road this time. Kind of looked like he might have been, but got Matty Boy and who's that? Oh, that's Grim. Grim's trying to make a pass as we go through the tri-oval.
Here comes Black Sheep's trying to do a crossover on him.
Yeah, 3 cars still battling before they get down here and take these tires, and or else they might have just taken tires. So that may be why they're able to jump around the track so much. As Grim gets under Matty Boy as they go into 3. He's going to hold it tight on that inside, and Matty's going to try and come back down. Oh, Grim dived off in front of him for the pits. Somebody got in the grass back there. Couldn't tell exactly who it was. And it looks to me like Pickle still hasn't pitted. I can't tell if he's pitted or not. I'm not sure. Let's go see where Tackle is. Tackle's down in 3 and 4. Yeah, it looks like he definitely is losing time. I agree with that. Let's see if he's still... Yeah, he's still got a pit. How many laps are left in this stage? As Pickle's finally about to bring his car down to pit lane. Oh, he gets a little bit loose. Oh, he's trying to hold it together. I don't think nobody told him that there's no black flags, because he came in kind of slow compared to the other guys. Alright, let's go join on board with Tackleberry. I think he was a lap down, so we'll see where he comes out in relation after this pit stop, because he should be able to come back out in front of Pickle. Because Pickle looked like he was losing a lot of time. It looked like them old tires were definitely taking a wear, and it definitely slowed him down getting into the pit road. So as we my old eyes can't really see it when I'm trying to look on shadows. We have 14 laps left in this stage, and these drivers are going to be running hard. Oh, Matty Boy about takes out the leader waiting to come in the pit right there. We have Tackleberry's there. Let's see where Pickle wound up compared to him. Yeah, Pickle wound up losing back to like 6th spot or something like that, because he's back behind them with Napa Fan and them guys right now. So we'll jump back out and we'll check on your leader real quick. Oh, Guitar's sitting there battling. I think that's for 2nd. Yeah. Tackleberry's out front. And we've got, I'm pretty sure that's Guitar Mageddon. And who's he racing for the position? I mean, I can't tell you if it's for position yet or not. Yeah, that's Piston Piper. Looks like we got a good battle here going on for 2nd. These guys are heading down the backstretch, about to tear off into 3. Guitar's running about 2 lanes up. He's running that 2nd to 3rd lane, and he's got a nice little smooth line through there. But Piston has been fast all night. He's constantly stayed inside the top 5. So, a good showing for Piston tonight. Yeah, the 2nd and 3rd are really starting to catch up to that leader right now. As Grim's lead is slowly disappearing. Napa Fan's catching up to these guys. Grim's back here battling almost 3 wide. These guys are having fun in the middle of 3 and 4 back here. Looks like Grim's in 10th, so it looks like maybe 10th through 12th right there battling for position. I can't tell if they're all on the lead lap, but you got the leaders coming up behind these guys not too long. Got NASCAR King right in front of Flying Pickle. Looks like the 5 of Pickle is probably sitting around 6th position right now. Stop in with Puddin' for our buddy Robbie Viz. We know how Robbie likes to sit here and check on his buddy, so. Oh yeah, NASCAR King is definitely a good free agent. He's actually one of my teammates over in another racing league, and he's a really good guy, man. He's really fast and he's a really clean racer. So it's nice to get him in this league and to see what he's got and to showcase him. And we'll probably get him some more airtime here in just a second as Puddin's getting pushed underneath right now by C-Dub. Hey, K-Taddy and Robbie over here. Love seeing the comments from you guys, man. Kind of gives me something to talk about as C-Dub makes the pass going around Puddin' into 1 and 2. Sorry about that. As they go into 1 and 2. C-Dub's definitely got a fast car, and he showed himself as an excellent road course racer. I believe it was yesterday, finishing 5th at the Glen. Oh, the newest captain for next season is Robbie. That is awesome, Robbie. It's nice to see you get your team, man, to pick your drivers and have something like that. That's really good for you, bub.
Yeah. As of right now, Maddie, one of the running administrator, Maddie, he was going to start a team. He was in the ways of picking up guys, but since him having a little baby boy named Maddie Jr., he's probably gonna keep me saying that. But since he's just having a kid, him and his wife are having a lot of times getting adjusted to having the baby. Like I said, the baby's just a couple months old now. We love you, Maddie. Hope you're watching. But he said he can't, like, say with that he thinks he can run the team as much as be in the team as much as he wanted to with the baby. So he actually nominated Robbie. Robbie's one of the good guys. He's up here in the booth. He's a great aggressive driver in the Xfinity Series. Hopefully he might be up in the Cup Series next year. We don't know yet as the season goes along. But yeah, Robbie B, he's one of the good guys. A good guy here in the series. He'd be one of the guys. If you want to run some laps of the track, he'd be the first one. All right, what's up, the lobby? Like I say, he's one of them good old wankers there in the UK right now.
Yeah, it's definitely fun when you can get Robbie Viz, man. He's been over a couple days, man, running with me and Pickle. We've been doing some dirt and getting him some experience over there, and he's really enjoying it. He's having fun over on the dirt. I think him and Kigo Baseball became instantly best friends the way that they pick on each other, but it's good, man. He's got one of them outgoing personalities that you can't help but love, and he's gonna be one heck of a team captain for Giggity.
And that's another thing. Robbie's over there in the UK, so this time difference is really different. Like I say, right now it's about middle of the night. He's like I say, he'd be up in the middle of the night, like while we sleepy, he's up at work. So that's the funny thing about it. And the funny thing, it's like 1:30 there. Robbie, it's time for bed. You gotta go to work in the morning.
Bed? Robbie don't know what that is. Are you kidding me? He'll stay up until 4 o'clock if we got a league race. Robbie puts in a lot of time and dedication to Giggity, man, at late times.
But yeah, he is one of them good guys. He's a good, awesome guy. Just don't piss him off. He might go get his crumpets to come after you.
Oh, that's all right, man. They got cricket and stuff over there, right? He'll get you one of them paddles or whatever the heck it is.
Yeah.
They call it a bat, but it does not look like it. Yeah, well, we definitely appreciate you staying in here, Robbie, and checking out with us and running with us the times that you do, man. You put in a lot of effort with Giggity, and it's nice, man. Thank you. As we sit here and we start checking back through the field, Exotic, I believe, is still running in the top 3. Tackleberry, I don't know if he got passed for the lead or not, but they were definitely all over him. I'm pretty sure that's Puddin' riding out in front of him, so I don't think that was for position. Yes, Puddin' out in front of Tackleberry, so that should be a lap car. trying to check for you guys, get a lap count. It's not on the screen right now, but we're getting close down to about 5 or 6 to go here. I don't know if they can make it through the rest of this without tires and fuel, but we'll find out in just a second, because I'm not exactly sure when. I think that's the end of the stage right there, as a matter of fact. It looks like Tackleberry's slowing down in the corner. So we got Guitar Geddon. Looks like he's running in second. I don't know if it just jumped back that far. Yeah, that was the end of the stage right there. So hopefully we get a screenshot from somebody to give you guys a rundown on the leaderboard. We'll go ahead and we'll jump back to your leader real quick as we come through the end of stage 2, getting ready to head off into stage 3. Grim sent us a photo. Appreciate you, Grim. Tackleberry, Piston Piper, Flying Pickle made his way back up to 3rd after that on-track incident. We've got Napa Fan in 4th, NASCAR King, as we were talking about him, he's running 5th. Shadow Grim 6th, W Broom 7th, Money Mike 8th, Exotics back to 9th, and Guitar rounds out the top 10. Oh shoot, wrong driver. Alright, we'll get back on board with your leader as we go green. These drivers are all going to hold it tight and fast off into turn 1. Everybody's got fresh tires and fuel, so let's see how this goes. Pickle's going to run tight. He's going to run them hard. Oh, these guys are so close. Pickle gets to slide down into second as they fan out heading down the back stretch. Looks like Napa Fan's trying to peek inside to the inside of Pickle, but it looks like Pickle's able to get down to the bottom.
As this will be the 3rd and final stage.
Oh,
as everybody's on the
close. Wow.
It was like Tackleberry got shuffled out there, or got loose coming out the corner.
Yeah,
that's going to bring Pickles
close.
and Napa Fan to the front here. And now everybody's going to try to shuffle out.
Don't
but
forget NASCAR King running right there in 3rd.
He's going to try to get that high line coming in. He's going to try help out that 9. 9's going from top to bottom, trying to kill his momentum.
Wow, there's a lot going on right now.
Welcome to Giggity Racing.
Hey, this is great racing and
side by side racing. Everybody's trying to get each other sorted out, but this is when the nerves are starting to get a little more antsy. Everybody's trying to contact.
Tackleberry pushes in the corner a little bit hard, touches Guitar.
Yeah, go slam up there. No harm, no foul. They're still keeping it green. They still keeping it together. Ooh, more contact with the 11 to the Piston.
Oh man.
Oh.
Tackleberry's getting boxed in there. He's trying to get back around these guys and work his way back up to the front.
Yeah, but he's stuck in the middle right there. He's trying to work the middle right there.
C-Dub touches the grass.
Really like I say, just really nowhere to go. He's got to be patient. He's got to work his way.
Guitar gets loose in the corner.
Yeah, that's going to let Tackleberry wash up. That's going to let the A4 Piston lose a couple spots, but that's going to gain Tackleberry 2 back. So let's see if he can get that momentum back and try to run these leaders back down.
Wow, these guys are jumping in and out of each other, man. They're trying real hard back here. Is Napa sneaking to the inside of Pickle as we got a battle for the lead here in the the beginning of stage 3. And Napa's holding it tight. Oh, it looks like he touches the apron just a little bit. Oh, him and Pickle are racing tight. That is close racing as we come off the back onto the back stretch as Pickle has cleared him and he's holding him up.
Contact! 84 and the 53 get together coming out the corner.
Oof, them guys are running hard and racing hard too.
I couldn't tell. It looks like the 84 man got a little bit loose coming out the corner and just clipped them coming off the corner.
Man, these boys are definitely running hard and tight right here, man. There's just such good racing. 1st through 6th, they're all right there, nose to tail. Anybody can win this race.
Yeah, and I'm looking at that 80 called Tackleberry. He's working his way back up to the front. He's got a good run coming.
Well, he's really lucky that it happened at the beginning of the stage when guys were still close together, man, and he really didn't lose too much ground on the lead cars. As Napa gets back inside Pickle as we go through the tri-oval, coming down to the line. Ooh. Napa will lead that lap, it looks like, from here.
The target put a move on Tackleberry to get to the inside of him. Let's see what Tackleberry going to do. He's got the 24 Broom coming with him, too. That's going to move up the lane. If I'm Tackleberry, I'm going to let this thing shuffle out. Just drop back in line. I know I got a fast car, I'm gonna wait on it, and I'm gonna
Napa
get
got
rolling.
past Pickle.
Oh, and here comes Tackleberry gets the 11 little shot going down the corner, and there's a 5-car battle for second here as they all
they
make
all
a little bit of
squeeze
contact with the 80 and 11. They're all side by side. Here comes Tackleberry.
NASCAR King comes through in the lead of them three, which puts him up in the second.
Yeah, but guess who's in third? He's hungry for the lead here.
He's been hungry all night, especially after getting a little bit of contact back there and falling back. I know he's driving with a little bit of added aggression. You know how it is. You lose some ground and you want to make it all up. Let's see if he can stay patient, not burn his tires off, and continue to reel down these leaders, because we know he's fast. He's the class of the field, so let's get him out there and see what he can do. Yeah. Sit here and we'll flip through the field. Exotic trying to squeeze between Pickle and Guitar. As we go to... Guitar just got... Whew. Yeah, he just smashed. Wow, big wreck. Big wreck.
Pile up. I could not tell you what just happened.
In there. That's Exotic. Oh, wow. Shadow. Everybody's in that. Money Mike. Puddin was involved.
I don't know if if Piston maybe was trying to come down pit road, or he lagged and just piled everybody up. I'm not really sure what happened there. I just saw...
NASCAR King gets put into the wall by Tackleberry. He come down on his right rear and just shot him up into the wall. NASCAR King's not going to be too happy about that one. I know Tackleberry's trying to get back to the front, but that's not the way to do it, Bubba. We got 3 cars real tight going into one for the lead. You throw a blanket over him. As Tackleberry looks to the inside of Napa, he's got to run. He's on the inside of him. And NASCAR King's going to follow him through.
And put that 80 back to the front here. Tackleberry back to the lead here.
NASCAR King is all over him as he's made his way past Napa too.
And I see Tackleberry go open up a gap there.
NASCAR King is still a relatively new driver to Giggity. I don't think many of us know him or have raced with him, so he's definitely trying to put his name out here on the map too. We've had a lot of drivers that are new to the league and trying to make their first showing here tonight, and Chicago is definitely a great track to do it. Man, Tackleberry's just getting back to where he's comfortable and trying to run back away with the field again as Napa's trying to cross back over and get back under NASCAR. This battle for second is still going on. These drivers are running side by side down the backstretch. Looks like Napa's got the slight advantage. Bless you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're
sorry
welcome.
For the sneeze on the live stream.
Napa fan does clear him as they come out of 4, and he's going to try and hold him back there through the travel.
Now, if I was Napa fan and NASCAR King, I would stop racing and, like I said, do what they did earlier when Coke was leading. Get nose to tail and run down that leader. Because with y'all side by side racing, that only thing that's doing is letting Tackleberry pull away. Now, I ain't gonna lie, Tackleberry's got a strong car, it looks like, in that 80. And I'm gonna put this out there. If he won this race, I think a team owner down in Gigi may be looking to sign him too. So if Tackleberry can win this race, he might get picked up by a team at the end of the night.
He's definitely trying. Look at NASCAR. Jumps in front of Napa. Barely clears him as they come off 2. As Napa's going to come back down and tuck in tight behind him. Let's see what these guys do as we go down into turns 3 and 4. As Napa's trying to work back past him again. These guys, they want to run as high as they can. I'm going to avoid the comment section right now. NASCAR King is trying to hold off Napa, man. These guys are battling hard as we go down this backstretch. These two are not giving each other an inch. They're definitely forcing each other to push a little bit harder, which is going to wear the tires down a little bit quicker as we get through this third stage. It'd be nice to See how long these guys can keep going at this before they start dropping off too much. Napa is just all over his bumper, and NASCAR King is just doing everything he can to keep him behind him right now. This is a real good showing for both these drivers here tonight in the Giggity Racing League.
Yeah, showing that there's a lot of talent in the that's a free agency now too. There's a lot of good guys, especially some truck drivers out there that may become free agent at the end of the season. Maybe putting some leeway in the team. Say, hey, team owner, I'm still here. Either keep me in trust or move me up. I can run anywhere you want me to.
It looks like we're having a lag issue that was going on back in the field. Been a couple reports of lag and stuff that just might have caused a couple of drivers to be not too happy with each other. So we'll see what happens, and we'll try and keep these guys calm and see if we can get it through. And as Napa back on the inside, trying to make his way past NASCAR King. These guys are racing hard, and they've been going at this for about 20 minutes now. I swear these two have been racing hard the whole race. First it was Napa and Guitar, and well, Guitar's still right there. Napa's finally got a little bit of space over him, but them two ran nose to tail for the whole first two stages as NASCAR King makes his way back around through the tri-oval and into one. Tackleberry is just gone. He's out front and he's just running his line, doing his thing. Trying to see if we got anybody even close still with the leaders. Got a bunch of guys back out. Tackleberry's lead, so the only real battle that we've got going on track right now is NASCAR King and Napa. As Napa tries to push back underneath him again.
We got a couple more guys that looks to be maybe lagged out. One being Black Sheep, Pro Ripper.
Yeah, I'm thinking that accident back there just kind of...
Gravel, which said he may have lost power. It also looks to see Exotic has logged out and Flying Pickle too.
Yeah.
So a couple guys that were running up front that got knocked back looks to already took it to the hall or for the night.
With no cautions here, it really makes it hard because once you lose all that ground, you know that you're not going to make it back to the top. So which really makes it...
Well, that's another thing you got to think about. When I say again, you're driving not to win the race. You're looking to get your name out there. Show the captains that you can do what you can race clean, race from. Like saying Pickle showed that tonight.
Coke showed it.
Yeah, Coke showed it.
Tackleberry's showing it.
Napa showing it. Exotic showed it. He was running up front too.
NASCAR's showing it, dude. We got a lot of good drivers in this race.
Yeah, there's a lot of good guys here, and there's a bunch of teams like got openings. So a lot of these guys may be getting a message from a team owner later tonight about an opening for the team. So you never know. And I'm watching this battle for second with Napa Racing, Napa and NASCAR King. They've been swapping that second spot for a couple laps now. So
these guys just can't decide who's going to take second place today.
Well, if I was them, I'll just run it out, try test that leader, see if we can decide who's going to finish first instead of second.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can get back on Grib's channel so I can try and see if how many laps are left because I accidentally closed my YouTube app.
It looks like maybe Tackleberry maybe coming to pit row here. He gave a sign maybe showing he may be coming soon, or maybe just got a little loose.
We have less than 30 to go. We're on lap 107 of 134. And these guys should be coming up to their last round of pit stops here any minute. Now, this could be the game changer. I'm not sure how many laps is NASCAR King's going to drop down and take it to the pits, and so is Tattersaw, or Tackleberry.
Tattersaw.
K Taddy's over here messaging in the comments, and I'm trying to speak, and I said his name.
Don't worry, I'll talk to Taddy. Me and him's got that connection.
Oh, me
Here
too,
in
man.
Giggity's.
He's definitely a good guy.
Yeah, don't worry. Me and him got that connection. Oh my God, I've seen it all. We just had a Baker site in Giggity, and who don't know, Larry Baker is one of the old one. Like, see, he's a retired Giggity driver. It's always good to see him pop in the stream every now and then. So it's good to see Baker showing up and showing his support to the team.
Checking out here with Napa Fan 24 is he's getting ready to make his pit stops, and we'll see how these guys all cycle back out as Tackleberry gave up the lead to come down, and NASCAR King made sure he came at the same time as the guy that was ahead of him. So maybe it was strategy, or maybe they just planned it, but we'll see how this works out as Napa Fan wound up staying out an extra lap. Actually, I think he stayed out 2 extra laps. Tackleberry seemed to have opened up quite a gap on NASCAR King through their guys' cautions, or through their pit stops. Oh, Larry Baker said he's going to be back behind the wheel soon.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it'll be a pleasure to have you out here, Larry. Robbie Vid says there's no such thing as a retired driver. It's just having a long rest. Oh, Robbie. Love having that guy around, man. He's been really cool since I actually got to start meeting and talking to Robbie, and it's been a fun experience.
Yeah, he's a class wanker. That's all I got to say. He's a good one. He's a good guy. He knows what I'm talking about.
Here we go. Oh, Tackleberry just barely gets past Napa as he comes out of the pits.
But here's the thing, Napa's got fresher tires, so let's see if he can run down Tackleberry here.
And we still got
as we're coming up on the lap car's coming to pit road, so they ain't gonna play a big problem to Tackleberry. See, he did have to get a little bit offline, maybe caught the wall just a little bit. He may have just kissed the BB fine, but now we're gonna see them 4 fresh tires on Napa Racing and see if he can close the door on that 80 car.
Took 4? Because I'm thinking with Napa getting out as close as he did, I don't know if he took 4 tires on that stop, to be honest with you. He might have. But, man, Napa is putting on one heck of a show. He's catching him. He is catching and catching and catching. And I don't know who that is that's spinning down on the bottom right there coming off the pit.
Yeah, but here comes Napa. He's closing and closing.
Oh, he is not holding back anymore. He knows that we're down to 20 laps to go, and he is pushing his car as fast as he can. Just catch up to Tackleberry. As we come out of 4, these guys are just shrinkingly getting closer and closer, man. This is nice.
Now, I was just told by Robbie B that W word we're not allowed to say anymore, so, yeah. Oh, Napa gave a bumper to the 80. He said, I'm here, boy. Where you want me to go? Now, if I was the 80, I would run a line that how Flying Pickle was. You run that defensive line. You don't run when you come off the corner. Don't run towards the wall. Make him come around the outside. I said, "Nah, go ducks to the bomb." He's got the nose underneath there.
He wasn't gonna wait.
I see. He was trying to hold him off, but them fresh tires gonna make a big difference. As now he's gonna clear the 80. And let's see what the 9 could do. Let's see what happens now with the 9 here.
Take a cigarette. Nine got him cleared, and he's going to just hold his line. Let's see if he can start to pull away. He got past him when nobody could, and man, Napa's fast tonight. Oh, we got a pinball Tattersaw. I think that's his new name. Over here in the comment section. Bet you it feels like more of a pinball when he comes over to the dirt side. Napa's running smooth. He's running his line, and Tackleberry's staying right with him, but we'll see how bad Napa burned up his stuff trying to make that pass, and if Tackleberry still got anything for him as we're closing in the last 15 laps here.
That's saying 15 laps to go. Let's see what these guys can do. As I'm on board with Qatar, he's under pressure by pissing that 84. So let's see if the 84 can get around, maybe get to the get to that fourth place spot there.
I think we'll go check that out for just a second. I hate pulling away from this battle of leaders. NASCAR King's trying to reel them back in. Puddin out there trying to hold on to the lead lap. Piston, they got a little bit of a gap. He's trying to catch on to him. Piston been running inside the top 5 all day. He's trying to race hard, and he got caught up in a little bit of that little jumble on the restart of stage 3, which caught up a lot of drivers, but he's recovered very nice. Right, we're Puddin' for you, Robbie. Seems how he's right here in front of the battle for the lead. We can sit here and check it all out, buddy. Puddin's a good guy too, man. I really like hanging out with him and talking to him, and you know, there's just so many good drivers and good people in the Giggity Racing League that have really made it feel like home for racing, man. And I've really started to invest a lot of time into Giggity. I've offered my services a lot. You know, as you guys notice, I've done a couple broadcasts lately, and it's nice to be able to give back to these guys that have put so much into it and help this league grow. So, man, a big shout out to all these guys. Tackleberry's closing up. He's getting there. As Napa's trying to get past Puddin', it looks like he might be holding up the leaders. Napa finally gets underneath him, is going to get past, but Tackleberry's closed up about 3 or 4 car lengths in that little bit of the track. Tackleberry's all over his back bumper through 3 and 4. I think he's pushing him down the front stretch. Puddin' running right there on the tail of the leaders. Napa fans trying to hold that bottom. He's trying to make Tackle go around the outside. His Tackle sneaks. Oh, he's doing the inside outside. Taddy, we're not supposed to say that word. Quit saying it in the group chat. Napa's holding that inside tight, but he lifts coming out of 3 and 4. Come down to the stripe. I believe we've got about 10 to go. Tackle's running that second groove up there. He's trying to keep his momentum up, hoping he can get a run on Napa. Going down the backstretch into 3, but Napa's just so strong today. As Tackleberry dives it into 3, closes that gap even tighter. Man, they're bump drafting coming off 4. And Puddin' is sticking his nose there, and I don't think he should be doing that right now. He could really interrupt this battle with the leaders. I think if it was me as a driver, I'd back off and give them a couple lengths and let the leaders go do their thing. I appreciate that, K-Taddy. Definitely do, buddy. Always checking in with you guys and seeing what we can do. But as we're going to sit here, we're going to keep focusing on this battle for the lead. Puddin' drops back a little bit of length, which is exactly what I would have done as a driver, and let these leaders go at it. Let them have fun. As we're down to 9 to go. Tackle is all over him. I don't know how much Napa can take, and he's pushing him as much as he can without forcing it too much. He's not putting him in any bad positions, but he's trying to see if he can get Napa to make a mistake on his own.
He's going to do the same thing he did. Oh, Napa in the grass. That might be what Tackleberry needs. He's going to get a big run to the outside. Let's see if he used that momentum off the top line.
Oh, he got high loose.
Yeah, here he comes. He's got a big run coming out too here. He's going to try and fake him, top to bottom. Big run to the outside. Let's see if Tackleberry can clear him coming out in the 3 and 4. Come on, man. You got dropped up in there. Come on, man.
Napa holds it tight. And
he's going to get the run off the corner. He's going to get the good run off the corner.
Napa still leads that lap with 6 to go.
Oh, he's going to get a run right here. He's going to cross him up. He's going to try to go to the bottom. Napa's going to block. Now Napa's going to run that defensive line, but Tackleberry's going to have a big run to the outside here.
Tackleberry's got that run as Napa holds it tight as we go through in 3 and 4. Can Napa clear him as they come back through 4? He slides up in front of him.
But here comes Tackleberry.
Tackleberry smacks the wall.
All right, he's got to calm himself back down. He's got to get that momentum back. He's got to run him back down again.
These guys are racing hard. Best believe both these drivers definitely want the W today. It doesn't matter if it's a developmental race or not. This is a win, and it's against some really good drivers. Tackleberry's driving it hard into 3.
He's driving the wheels off that car. He's trying to get that win. He knows he has a fast car. He knows he's got a chance to win this race. He's trying everything he can do. He's going to get to that bumper. He's going to try to get there. I don't know if he's going to move him, but he's going to try to put that pressure on him and make him make a mistake here.
As they go down into 1 and 2, it looks like he's closing in. He runs just that little bit higher line.
All right, here comes Tackleberry back to the outside. Napa's running that defensive line, making Tackleberry come around the outside. All thing Tackleberry do is make Napa drive it off in there and try to cross him up. That's the bad thing.
This might be the
right
last
there,
lap.
he's just got to get to that quarter panel. Oh, it looks like he just get loose again coming off the corner. As we're getting closer and closer,
this is the white flag lap right now.
Here comes Tackleberry. He's going to be over the back bumper again. Let's see if he can get to the inside here.
He gets a run. He's going to peek to the outside. Napa goes up.
Napa's going to put the block on. He's trying to stop the momentum. Here comes Tackleberry on the outside. Ooh, contact with 2 lap cars in front of him. Here comes Tackleberry. We got car on the wall on the front stretch here. Don't think it's going to play.
Napa's going to hold him off.
And we still got a couple laps to go. Tackleberry's got to wait for the spot. He's got 2 lap cars coming up in front of him, so hopefully these lap cars know to get out the way, like I say, get out the way of the race leader right here. Here comes Tackleberry. They got 2 lap cars. See if one to try to play as a pick. Here comes Tackleberry. He's trying to drive off in there. Trying to use that lap car as a pick. It didn't work.
Napa holds on. That's a heck of a way to hold on by Napa right there. And you can tell these guys wanted this checkered bad, as Napa's going to pick up the win here in the developmental race.
No, we still got a lap to go here.
What?
They still got a couple more laps to go. Tackleberry ain't done yet.
Grim's map's reading the wrong thing because it said we had 3 to go.
Well, he's probably a couple laps down then.
Yeah.
Right here, like I say, you got a lap car in front of the race. So let's see if Tackleberry try to capitalize on that lap car.
Napa's just trying to hold that
Napa
bottom line.
right there. And Tackleberry can get to the inside here.
Ooh.
He's going to cross him up to the top side. I don't know if it's going to work here.
Oh, that was so close.
He's still got a couple laps. He's on the outside. He's got to drive up in there. Come on,
these guys driving so hard.
Oh, crossover. He got to the inside. He moved him. Little contact. They're going to be side by side coming down the backstretch. Tackleberry, he clears him. Let's see what the 9 can do here.
I don't know if Napa's got anything for him once he got back around.
He's got enough time to get to him. He's going to get to that. He's trying to get to that bumper. He tried to. Come out for 2 straightaway. And he got to the line.
Tackleberry picks up the win. Wow, that was exciting. Wow. That was very exciting. Sorry about that, missed lap count. I did not know he was over.
But what a move. Tackleberry, he drove it off in there. He was praying for it to stick. But
Yeah,
what
it
a show
was.
by these two drivers. Like I say, I know Napa's probably a little upset by the move, but what a heck of a race
Oh,
from
not Napa, man.
those
He
two
races hard. He
drivers.
knew it was coming. He left the door open, and it's not like he did anything dirty. He got to his inside, and he didn't back down going into that turn. He was ready for that win. As we got our top 10 rounding out, we got Tackleberry bringing home the win. Napa Fan in second. NASCAR King brings home a solid third in his debut here. Guitar Mageddon comes in fourth. Piston Piper fifth. Shadow Grim sixth. Woom Broom seventh, or W Broom seventh. Money Mike eighth. C Dub ninth, and Puddin rounds out your top 10 today in this race. I'm gonna see if we can get old Tackleberry up in here, and let's see if we can get Napa too, man, because that was a heck of a finish, man. I
Yeah,
like to get
let's
them guys
see
in
if I
here.
can try to suggest for you.
That was awesome. That was really good racing, man. I like that. Let's see if we get these guys up in here. We got a lot of guys paying attention to everything else. That was some good racing. Wow,
So
that was
we
fun.
do,
That was
I said it was
fun.
a heck of a race, and we could tell from the booth too there.
Wow. Man, I don't know who's more excited, man, the fans or the drivers, because that was awesome to
Probably
watch.
both.
I can definitely tell you that's one really exciting finish there. Be you able to send them guys an invite, see if we can get them over here?
I'm going to try to.
I'll send Tackle one right now. Probably. Sent Tackleberry invite. Let's see if you can get a. See if we get Napa in here too.
Yeah.
That was definitely an amazing race. Hey, there he is. We
Wow.
got him up in here.
Wow.
Tackleberry, man, how you doing with
Man,
that amazing race? And
my
you
hands
pulled
are
off,
sweaty.
buddy.
I didn't know if I was going to be able to do it.
Neither did we,
Um,
buddy.
I'm pretty sure NASCAR kept taking, or was it? No, I'm not sure.
Napa?
Not NASCAR, but Napa
Yep.
kept taking
Yeah.
swings at his car because his car was faster that last run. I guarantee you.
Well, he definitely drove the tires off trying to pass you and then hold you off because I wasn't sure he was
Yeah,
going to
he
be
did.
able to maintain it.
And I was getting worried, so I didn't make any changes the last two times we went in the pits.
How was it though for you, man, out there running? I know this is you haven't been running with Giggity that much from what I hear, but you've definitely put in a great performance today.
It's not easy. Every single guy in here can race. That's for sure. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, all I was trying to do was not make mistakes. That was it. Just
Yeah.
not.
Well, you definitely did that.
This one here is. Like I say, you picked a couple laps for Napa, but you saw that Napa, when he came out, he was round your bumper. He got back by you with the fresh tire. Did you think that was it, or you think your car came better in the long run?
Well, see, I'd set my car up for the long run. I knew that he probably set his car up a little loose for the, or it just kept adjusting to get it faster and faster. So I was hoping that I was going to be able to keep up with him. And once I was able to get maybe, 2 or 3 laps in behind him, I knew I could probably keep up with him and pass him back. There was some lap cars that made a difference, too. So
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that car made it a little bit more interesting. But I just want to ask you one more thing, Tackleberry. How long? Like I say, you've been with Giggy a little while now. What would it mean for you to get signed by a new team for next season? How would you feel about that?
Well, that's why I'm here. I've watched several of the Giggity races, and I can tell that they spend a lot of time not only setting the thing up, but going through the whole process and respecting each other. So I'd rather race in a place like this than in a public online lobby where
Yeah.
you don't get
Well,
that.
yeah.
We definitely appreciate hearing that.
Because there was a couple drivers out there that I saw that I think a lot of teams were picking on, you picked out there, and I don't know if you know that you had a team owner in the booth tonight, and I just want to say one thing: how would you feel to be a driver for Hit Motorsports?
I think I'd like that.
Well, here's the thing: I got a couple spots open for you. If you want to take one, it's free for you to get one.
Yeah, we can sit back and talk about it.
Work out the details on the contract.
What do you want me to do? You want me Xfinity or do you want me in Cup?
We'll talk about that a little bit later. Now on the stream here, but all in all, man, hell of I can't say that on the stream either. But great race out there.
Thank you.
You and Napa, I know you're here in the booth too. Both of y'all put on an excellent race out there. Something for everybody.
I honestly. I'm sorry to talk over you, but I honestly didn't know if I was going to pass Napa. He can race really well. He races clean. I'd race around him anytime.
Yeah, but all in all, Tackle, heck of a win, great showing, and welcome to the team.
All right, thanks, guys.
Hey, man, good job,
Get
Tackle,
with me
man.
here later on.
Yeah.
And I'm out of here. Thanks, guys.
All right, buddy, you have a good night. As we'll step back and we'll talk to our second place runner-up, man, Napa, man. Heck of a race, dude. You definitely drove it hard coming out of Stage 3. You knew that you had to make the pass early or else you weren't going to be able to do it, and you made it stick, man. How does it feel, man, running that hard and come up that short? Just, man, it was a good race.
I mean, to be honest with you, it's a little bit disappointing that I didn't get the bigger prize at the end of the race, but it is what it is. He had a better setup than I did, apparently. So I did what I could with what I was given from my team.
You did a great job, bud. Don't let anything hold you back, man. You've got a lot of potential, and you're gonna go far, man. Just keep sticking with what you're doing, because the performances like that tonight, dude, there ain't no way anybody's gonna pass up on you.
I hope not, but we'll see.
Yeah, Napa, I can't say nothing towards you. You and Tackle put on a heck of a show. When you saw him make that, well, I said, especially when y'all got caught to that lap car, when y'all make the little contact and y'all gapped out, or when Tackle just kissed the wall, did you think you had it from there, or you think, oh crap, I gotta hold it to a little bit more tighter?
Yeah, there was a couple times where I've seen him hit the wall and get, his momentum broke. I thought I had it, and then he'd come right back, and I'd have to do it all over again.
Yeah, but man, like I say, y'all two put on a heck of a show, and like I say, I think you're signed to a truck team, so your team owners probably saw that. I'm hoping he'll maybe keep you in mind during this end of the season to maybe move you up a level, or maybe keep you on his team as the season gets closer to its end. But all in all, you put on a show. You show why you're in the giggity at the upper levels too.
Hey, Napa, yeah. we got a question from the boss man, dude. He says, "How does it feel to clap cheeks, man?"
Oh man.
Yeah, it's a good time over here at Giggity.
But all in all, Napa, heck of a show. Great driving out there, and I know I don't want to say congrats on second place, but congrats on an awesome finish for us.
No problem. I'll do it anytime.
Yes. Thank you for coming up here and talking to us too, man.
You have a good night.
You did a great job, Napa.
See y'all next week.
Oh yes, sir,
not next
definitely.
week, the week after, whatever.
Well, yeah, definitely. You guys have a good holiday too, because I don't know how many times we're gonna be back before Christmas, but.
Well, thank y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. For
definitely
all the
did, Napa. I enjoy watching you race, man. It's been fun. All right, so I think that he said that he wanted to get Puddin' up in here for a second. So let's see. Yeah, he said something about it.
Pudding finished 2 laps still.
Yeah, Puddin rounded out the top 10, running back there. He's a good buddy of ours. I'm getting him, Robbie. I'm getting him. I promise. I sent the invite. So we'll see if we can get our good old buddy Puddin in here to calm down Robbie. Oh shoot, Kev! I got a riot going on in the comments right now for Puddin. Puddin, you better get in here and accept that invite, bro. There he is. Now we got him in here.
The man that seems to be blowing up the chat here. I don't know why.
Fan favorite driver.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that, guys. That means a lot coming from everybody out there at Giggity. That's awesome, guys. I appreciate it. Great race to Tackle. Great race to Napa. I saw him coming, and I moved up. I moved up out of the way.
Seat to that finish.
Yes, I did. I was just going to say I had a front row for that. I saw him coming, and I made a bad mistake. Personally, it was all me. I made a bad pit strategy. Threw me back a little bit. There was a gentleman out there lagging a little bit, got lag wrecked, no problem, kept my cool. But as of the race, I'm good friends with Tackle, and as of till 10 minutes ago, he was with DSR. So what I was trying to do was let them go, but get up behind Tackle and help give him that draft and that boost to help my teammate out.
Yeah. But all in all, like I say, you're starting a riot from up in the comment section here. Your buddy, your buddy and new team owner Robbie is shouting for your name. So top 10 finish, even though you finished 2 laps down, top 10 still a top 10 finish out there. So you have a good run out there. And how does it feel to know that your buddy is one of the new team owners out there?
That's awesome. I've heard you talk about it too. Robbie is one of the classiest guys, and I have to personally give Robbie a thank you. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have even had Heat 3, let alone Heat 4. We met playing I don't know, I don't want to get sued, but a different game. So, and he was like, hey, come on, I'm going to beat you at your own sport. And I said I'd never own another NASCAR game again because EA ruined it for me. And he got me to come over to Heat 3 and Heat 4. He got me introduced with all you guys here at Giggity. And if it wasn't for Robbie, I have to give him a shout-out. Thanks for that. Even on some worn tires, trying to help my teammate out, I got a little bit of a confidence boost, knowing that I could run with him there. But like I said, I was trying to give him a little bit of room to try to help him tackle Napa. What hell of a finish, guys. Awesome. You guys did a great job here in the booth.
Yeah.
You guys did great up there in the booth.
I appreciate that, man.
What would it mean for you to go race for your buddy's team if you could? I know you would DSR, but what would it mean to go race for your buddy over there with Robbie?
To go race with Robbie, it would be such an honor. And again, you guys have heard me talk about it when I have commentated. I raced professional motorcycles for the longest time, and when somebody gives you an opportunity like Edtho and Roofer did for me at DSR, I don't want to let them down. I'd like to have more than 3 or 4 races since I jumped in so late in the year to participate instead of commentate. I don't want to forget the guys who helped me, So I promised them I would stick it out for a truck season. I think that's where I would fit the best with DSR. There might be some conversations depending upon what Roofer and Edtho and stuff out there. I'd love to run for Robbie, but I do have a loyalty and faith factor right now to the guys who gave me my first chance.
You guys, I really hate to cut this off, but I have to switch over to my other gamer tag so I can go run my truck race. I got 100% at Bristol tonight. But congratulations, a good race from you, Puddin' and guys and everybody.
Top 10.
Our next race will be 2 weeks at Dover for the developmental week in the trucks. And everybody out there, you guys make sure you have a good Christmas and happy holidays and don't drink too much on New Year's. And we'll see y'all back here safely for our next show.
Yep. As always.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it, guys. You guys have a good one.